For beginners, entering the credit card world can feel confusing and even risky. There are hundreds of cards, each marketed with attractive bonuses and flashy rewards. But most of these offers are not designed with beginners in mind. They are designed to encourage spending, not discipline. A true beginner card should do three things: build credit safely, minimize risk, and teach financial behavior. In my opinion, the biggest mistake beginners make is chasing rewards instead of building systems. Because early-stage credit is not about maximizing gains, it is about avoiding costly mistakes. Today, we will explore 5 of the best types of credit cards for beginners in 2026,
with deeper insights into how and why they work.
The first and most practical option is a no annual fee cashback credit card. This card is ideal because it removes unnecessary cost from the equation. As a beginner, you should not be paying just to own a credit card. These cards typically offer flat cashback rates, often between 1% and 2% on all purchases. Some may offer higher cashback in categories like groceries or online shopping. The real advantage here is simplicity. You spend, you earn, and you avoid complexity. There are no confusing point conversions or redemption limitations. More importantly, it builds a habit of viewing credit as a tool, not free money. In my opinion, this is the safest and most balanced starting point for most beginners. The second option is a secured credit card, which is often overlooked but extremely powerful. This card requires a refundable deposit, usually equal to your credit limit. For example, a $300 deposit gives you a $300 limit. This structure reduces risk for lenders, which makes approval much easier. It is especially useful for people with no credit history or a low score. Every on-time payment gets reported to credit bureaus, slowly building your profile. Over time, many issuers upgrade secured cards to unsecured ones. That means your deposit is returned while your credit line remains active. In my opinion, this is one of the most underrated strategies to build credit from zero. It may not feel glamorous, but it is extremely effective. The third option is a student credit card designed specifically for new entrants into the financial system. These cards usually have lower credit limits and more flexible approval requirements. They are built with the assumption that the user is still learning. Some cards even offer small rewards for responsible behavior, like paying on time or maintaining good grades. This creates a behavioral feedback loop. You are not just using credit, you are learning how to manage it. These cards often include educational tools and spending insights. That makes them more than just financial products. In my opinion, student cards act as training wheels for long-term financial discipline. The fourth type is a low-interest or beginner-friendly APR credit card. While rewards might be minimal, the real benefit lies in protection. If you ever carry a balance, interest rates determine how expensive that decision becomes. Many beginner cards offer introductory 0% APR periods for 6 to 12 months. This gives you breathing room if used carefully. However, it should not be an excuse to overspend. The goal is still to pay your balance in full whenever possible. But having a lower interest rate reduces financial pressure. In my opinion, beginners often ignore APR, but it is one of the most important factors early on. The fifth option is a basic rewards card with category-based benefits. These cards introduce you to strategic spending. For example, you might earn 3% on groceries, 2% on gas, and 1% on everything else. This encourages awareness of where your money goes. It also introduces the idea of optimizing spending behavior. However, this comes with a risk. Chasing rewards can lead to unnecessary purchases. The key is to earn rewards on spending you would do anyway. In my opinion, this card is best for beginners who already have basic discipline. Now, beyond choosing the right card, understanding how to use it is even more important. Your payment history is the single biggest factor in your credit score. Even one missed payment can significantly damage your profile. Keeping your credit utilization below 30% is another key rule. This means if your limit is $1,000, you should not carry more than $300. Length of credit history also matters, which is why starting early is beneficial. Applying for too many cards at once can hurt your score. In my opinion, mastering these basics matters far more than any rewards program. Another critical aspect is mindset. A credit card is not extra income. It is borrowed money that must be repaid. This is where many beginners go wrong. They confuse spending power with financial strength. True financial strength comes from control and consistency. If you treat your credit card like a debit card, you eliminate most risks. Spend only what you already have. Pay it off in full every month. In my opinion, this single habit can separate financially stable individuals from those trapped in debt. Security and digital features also play a role in 2026. Modern cards come with real-time alerts, spending tracking, and fraud protection. These tools help beginners stay aware of their behavior. You can track every transaction instantly. This reduces the chances of overspending. It also builds awareness around financial habits. Many apps categorize your spending automatically. This turns your credit card into a financial learning tool. In my opinion, technology has made it easier than ever to stay disciplined, but only if you use it consciously. Starting your credit journey in 2026 is both an opportunity and a responsibility. The right credit card can quietly build your financial future over time. The wrong habits, however, can create long-term consequences. That is why the focus should always be on behavior first and benefits second. Choose a card that matches your current level, not your aspirations. Keep things simple, stay consistent, and avoid unnecessary risk. Because at the end of the day, credit cards do not make you wealthy. Your habits do.